Yeah, welcome everybody to the At Home Film Fest. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Brooke Roberts.
And I'm Sarah Talamash.
And we started this in May as something to do to keep us creatively engaged during quarantine. And it has since become something that we really enjoy putting together that helps us raise money for certain organizations and community services. We're going to be showing you some incredible shorts from some of our favorite people, wonderful comedians, artists. Okay, we're talking talent, people. And you're going to see those shorts. Yes, hand-picked, so important. You guys get to see those, and it's very exciting for us. We're very glad you're here. You're joining us tonight. And we want you to vote. We want you to vote on your favorite video through donation. So if you Venmo us, our handles are in the chat. There also will be at the end of the show, and we'll plug them throughout. Mine is at Ashley Brooke-Roberts.
And then mine's at Sarah-Talamash.
But, you know, look around the YouTube, look around the website. You should see them everywhere. If, you know, we're trying to put our Venmo handles out as much as possible with this. So you write in the Venmo, you know, if you want to do $1, $5, $500, however much, and you say what video you're voting for, and you have until September 20th. There we go. Those are those handles.
It'll be all month. So if you hop onto our YouTube or you tell a friend to go check it out, our YouTube, we will have the live still on our YouTube channel, and then it'll have all the information how you can donate through our Venmo, and then we do donate it. We have receipts, and we put them on Instagram. We are not full of shit here. We're for real.
And this month we're very excited. Sarah found out about this organization, and she's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I am. It is House of Rebirth. Their website is houseofrebirth.org. I think I've frozen. Did I freeze?
No, you're not frozen.
I got a rainbow wheel.
You have a rainbow wheel?
Wow. I got a rainbow wheel. So I'm from Texas, and I read this article. It came out maybe like a year or so ago, but it's still pertinent now. But back in Dallas, there were it was an epidemic of violence towards Black trans lives. And it was like a huge problem in Dallas. And then out of that came the House of Rebirth, which is it's a transformative housing initiative and community safe space led by Black trans people to assist Black trans people affected by oppression. And they provide so many services. They do therapy and behavioral health counseling, career development, employee assistance, medical referrals, legal and gender marker change, holistic life coaching, and then nutritional and healthy living courses.
So that's where your donations will be going to this month. Definitely check them out. And vote. I'm really excited for some of the shorts you guys are going to see this evening. Sarah and I, you know, we put this together every month, right? Every month we put this together, and it always feels the day of sort of like, you know, we're scrambling to get it off the ground. And people ask us all the time, people are constantly asking us, what is your preparation process? And it's actually very special.
It's intensive, and it's very detailed, and we put a lot of effort into stuff. And I think this showcases it perfectly.
Yeah, we made a little video for people who maybe they want to start their own Zoom show, or, you know, they're interested in starting a film fest, you know, who are just wondering, how do you get prepared? How do you get prepared? And I would say our preparation starts, Sarah, the day after the show.
Yeah, like a full month before the next one. So we have a lot of time.
We have a lot of time. We have a whole month to prepare. And we made a little video to show you guys our process. So let's check that out.
Perfect.
Last night's show was incredible.
I can't believe we pulled it off.
Me neither. But now we have a month to prepare for the next one.
That's so much time.
So much time. Ugh. You know what? We got the kinks out last night.
Yeah, we know what we need to do now.
We know what we need to do now. Exactly. Prepare.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
So that's why I never own a plant.
You are missing nothing. They are so needy.
Should we start talking about the show?
I actually have to go. Can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine. That works out great.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And if I could be any animal, I would be a seagull because I love the ocean and I also enjoy going through people's trash.
But clowns aren't really what you think they are.
In general, I find diaries very intimidating.
Then I said, no one gets to talk shit about my dead grandmother's canary.
I'm ready to be smart again.
She freaking tagged me in a photo of a pork chop.
What if I go to the art museum, I look at the art, and I don't feel anything?
I've never used a bathroom in a CVS I didn't love.
Fresh flowers, floor is lava, Almondville. I think there's a hornet's nest in here.
I feel like we're forgetting something.
I don't feel that way.
Okay. Oh my God. Ashley.
We actually had an entire month and I don't know what happened. I think it went by faster than it was supposed to.
Why? I don't understand how it ran out of time.
We were going to be different this time. We were going to plan this time.
This is embarrassing.
Should we cancel?
No, we can't. We have to wing it.
Fuck it.
Okay. I'll see you in 30.
See ya. So there you go. That is us, and it involves a lot of freaking out the day of. I'm excited about tonight because I prepared a little something for Sarah that I want to show Sarah. It's a game of sorts. Okay, it is a question game. Now, I always went to the movies with my mom. So like anything about movies, I always think about going with my mom. We went every Sunday. We'd go to the Dollar Theater. We would see like all of the movies that came out 2 years ago. And so I always think about moms and movies. And so this is a little game we're going to play, Sarah. It is called Moms and Movies. And basically, I just want to test your knowledge. I want to see if you know who these moms are. You're going to get some clues, okay?
Okay.
Give you pertinent information. You're going to find out about who these moms are through the clues, and then you have to try and guess.
I can't do visual right now because I have a rainbow wheel and my video screen is frozen.
Yeah. That's okay. Do you want to restart your computer? What do you think would be best for you? What do you think would be best?
Let me restart and then I'll come right back. I'm so sorry this happened. Okay. I had too many windows open.
Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes you know, that's just life. So go ahead and get out of here, Sarah. We'll say goodbye to Sarah. Bye, Sarah. I'm going to talk to you guys about something that's weighing on my mind, which is tiny jewelry. Okay. Do you guys have little tiny, teeny, tiny jewelry? And then you love it so much. And then you have it for a week.
Dude.
What? Yeah.
Ashley, I can't even turn anything off. How do I do force quit?
You have to hold down the thing, Sarah. Okay, so you just long press on the icon, my love. Long press on the icon and it'll pop up and it'll say force quit. Okay, maybe hop on your phone. You can just put, you have Zoom on your phone. You can just close that and then re-sign in. Nick, hi Nick.
Hi guys, I'm coming from the tech booth. Do you think maybe we should just restart the whole deal? Because I think maybe when Sarah leaves, since she's the host, it might end anyway.
Oh, interesting.
Like
Sarah,
when you have the meeting, but I don't know because she is the host. If Sarah can pass the hosting off to you or I, preferably I.
Yeah, Sarah, make
the stream going most likely. But I don't know. I'm not a Zoom god. I don't know.
Sarah, will you do that? Sarah. Oh, I'm the host now.
Yes.
Incredible.
Ashley, make me host.
Okay, will you join me, Nick?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. Get in here. There he is. Hi, Nick. Nick,
Oh, good. I'm host now. Good.
you're host now. Yeah. So how do
I'm
you think
host
the
now.
show's going so far?
It was going great. I mean, that intro video, I mean, I feel like you guys really knocked it out of the park. It's truly the process.
Thank you. You see it up close and personal.
Yeah. Yep, I do see it. And I'll tell you what, yeah, that was a funny comedy film. But
Yeah.
that's true form. That's life.
That is
Oh,
life.
wait, hold on now. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Back on. Dude, it's because I had too many screens open.
Yeah, that is an issue. That does happen in life. That is hard. Computers can only handle so much. They start to freak out.
Okay, but here's the weird thing on my. Oh, we're still live on YouTube. Okay,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
good.
Still live. Yep. Everything is just happening and everyone is just watching all of it. And that is pretty cool. Sarah, what I want you to do is I want you to look away from the screen. Can you turn around? And I will tell you when you can look, okay?
Okay.
Because I think I'm going to reveal a slide when I do this, and I don't want you to see any information.
Gotcha.
Okay, let me pull this up. Let me pull this bad boy up. View in the screen.
How long did you talk about tiny jewelry for?
Not long enough, honestly. I did not talk about it long enough. Okay, let me see. Oh, here we go. Presenter view. That's what I was looking for. Crap, that's not what I was looking for. I know that there's a way to do this. This is the problem with doing live shows your whole life. If this was at anything like the, okay, play from start, presenter view. Sarah, you're not looking, are you? You're not looking.
No, I'm looking at you going down your drop-down menus.
Okay, I cannot hide it. I don't know what is going on. Nick, come downstairs and help me. Nick, come downstairs.
Ash, why don't we play a film? Why don't we play a film and you send that to me and I'll play it from the tech booth.
Okay, but you have to click through it. I would like to control of clicking through.
I think your computer might not be able to handle it as far as the amount of stuff that's going on.
Okay.
So that might be what's going on right now. It's pretty laggy up here.
Wait, hold on. I just got a very important text. It said slideshow. So that must mean, okay, so slideshow, play from start. Yes, here we go.
Yes.
Thank you, Shanoa. Shout out to Shanoa, who is paying attention and understands PowerPoint. Okay, thank you, Shanoa. We love you for that. So
Yeah.
here we go. This is called Moms in Movies, Sarah. Moms in Movies. When you Google Moms in Movies, these are the movies that pop up. These are the first 8, which I was kind of surprised about because, like, The Sound of Music, she's not a mom.
Yeah, I guess she's mom-like.
She's a caretaker. She's nurturing, but it's a little stretch. And stepmom, that threw me. I've never seen The Blind Side. Never seen Mamma Mia. I hear it's great. Never seen The Incredibles. I have seen Forrest Gump.
I don't remember Dumbo being a mom-centric movie. I just think of it as just like an elephant.
I could be very wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Dumbo's mom dies pretty early.
Oh, that makes sense. That's Disney. They do not like moms.
Okay, so mystery mom number 1. Are you ready, Sarah? I'm going to give you some details about her and you're going to try and guess who she is, okay?
Okay.
Your first detail is that she is married to a writer. We all know that's hard, right?
Yeah. So,
Married-
I mean, temperamental.
Emotional,
You have to work all the time.
Mm-hmm. She's
She's
good
at screaming.
She's really good at screaming. She has great style. She has bangs and she wears overalls. Okay. Her husband's a writer. She's good at screaming, great style, bangs, wears overalls. Are you ready for your last clue?
Yeah.
Do you have an idea who this could be?
No, I have none. I'm
Okay.
just thinking of movies with like overalls
Okay. Maybe
and
the
good
overalls,
style.
I would say maybe the overalls is not something that everyone walked away from this movie with, but I watched it and loved it. And I was always like, man, I love those overalls.
Okay.
She's sporty. She can swing a
An
baseball bat.
baseball bat. Field of Dreams?
No,
Damn.
no. Okay, I'll give you one more clue. She has a son named Danny.
Danny.
I'd say she's isolated. She's isolated with her family. Her husband's a writer.
Yes, The Shining.
Yes, great job, Sarah. Great job. Yes, it is Shelley Duvall. Okay. And
Okay.
The Shining. Let's go on to mystery mom number 2. Okay. Mystery mom number 2. She has 4 kids. 4
Okay.
kids. Her kids are important to her. Her husband is suicidal.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a big fact I'm dropping, and it's important. He probably blames her for getting stuck in the town he grew up in. Kind of an asshole move, if you ask me, but I think something about it makes me think he had bigger dreams
Yeah.
outside of that little town.
Huh.
I think they lived in an abandoned house. I'm not sure. I remember I have a foggy memory of this where they see a house and they're like, let's live there. And I'm like, isn't that just an abandoned house? Something lassos the moon.
Something even coming to me.
Something lassos the moon. Suicidal husband, stuck in the town they grew up in, 4 kids, loving family. I'll say you can't get this woman away from a piano. She's always playing the piano. She has one of her daughters has an affinity for flowers.
Oh, not Flowers in the Attic.
No, not flowers. Yeah. This, I would say, is the opposite of that movie. This is a feel-good movie. It's in black and white.
Feel good. Oh, black and white. Oh my God. I feel like in black and white, I'm just not going to be any good in that department.
You will be. You see it every year. Every year you see this movie. It is playing on television screens or screens around the holidays.
Is it This Wonderful Life?
It's a Wonderful Life. That's right. That
Okay.
is right. It's Donna Reed, and It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah. Remember, it
It's
starts
so
off with
funny. When you describe it that way, I'm like, God, what a horrible living situation.
Yeah, he really is trying to kill himself in the beginning. I think we forget that, but that is what's happening.
I love Jimmy Stewart.
Oh my God, a prince, a king among men, a king among men. Number 3, mystery mom. Oh, this is mystery mom number 3. I clearly messed up all my numbers.
Right. They saw our video.
Yeah, they get it. If they stuck with us this far, they don't care about that number. Okay, mystery mom number 3. She is far, far away. Second clue is, but George Clooney is there. Ow! Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. But they don't hook up. They don't hook up. Ashley doesn't really understand this movie because something happened at the theater. Ash tells story. Here's the story, okay?
Okay.
We went into the movie theater. We were watching the movie at about, I would say 15, 20 minutes in, the sound cut. And it was while something very dramatic was happening that sets the pace for the rest of the movie. Okay, so that's what this movie is like. There is sort of everything is sort of like normal and going as it should. In the first 20 minutes, something catastrophic happens, and then the rest of the movie is a reaction to that catastrophe. Okay, when the catastrophic thing happened, the sound cut, I didn't know what was going on. You got your finger up.
I know this movie, but I don't know the name of it, but I know the actress that's in it.
What's the actress?
Sandra Bullock.
Yes, Sarah. Yes, good job. It's Sandra Bullock and Gravity. Okay. And the conclusion of my story is that the sound cut, no one knew what was going on. Everyone in the theater thought that's how the movie was supposed to go. Sound was off for like 10, 15 minutes before we could see people's lips moving. And we were like, oh no, we should hear things.
Yeah.
Then we went and got the sound turned back on. Someone like went and told the theater people, they turned the sound back on. But from that point on, I was highly disoriented and had no idea. I don't know if she got home. She washes ashore. Spoiler alert, by the way. She washes ashore, and I don't know if that's like a dream. I don't know anything about this movie except for that her and George Clooney did not kiss, which was a big disappointment.
They didn't. I remember the Golden Globes had a really good joke about it, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, where George Clooney didn't even want to be in the same movie with a woman that was the same age as him that he drifted away into space.
There you go. There you go. I love, they're so funny. Those two are so funny.
Never have a tech issue.
They never have a tech issue. Those two are so funny. I think we should introduce our first bid. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good now that I've got my screen working and
Yes.
things aren't gonna melt down.
You feel better?
I feel better. Although I was like, everything's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I wish you guys could have seen us at the big, like literally 10 minutes before the show started. We were talking to each other and we were like, isn't it amazing that we have our act together? Like we are ready to start this show.
We got to stop doing that.
We have to stop doing that. I think I literally said to you 5 minutes before we started, I said, nothing can go wrong.
Nothing. Yeah, I wasn't expecting rainbow wheels. I feel like rainbow wheels are the worst thing.
It's really upsetting. This
Yeah.
this first creator coming to your screen, she has been with us since the beginning of the At Home Film Festival. She continues to make awesome videos. We love having her here. Follow her on Twitter at Hey Julia Johns because that's her name. Please give it up at home for Julia Johns, everybody.
Hello, police. Yeah, I just came across a dead body. I was out for a walk. I'm out in the woods, and it's a little guy, male, I think. He's wearing a blue vest. It's a little bear. It's a little bear. He's dead. Yeah, just come quick. Okay. Bye.
Okay, so you out for a walk?
Yeah, I was out for a walk. You know, you can almost call it a jog. I walk pretty fast, so yeah.
So you saw the body?
Yep, saw the body. It was bad.
You saw someone else there?
I did. Saw somebody else there.
Do you think you can describe this person to a sketch artist?
I think I could.
Come on in.
Oh. Hi, how you doing?
So what does the person look like?
So, this guy, he had a big head.
A big head.
Yeah. The ears were kind of big. He did have a body. He had a little bit of hair on his head. He had like a little nose.
A little nose.
Yeah, he had a little nose. Yeah. And he had a big mouth. He had lots of teeth in his mouth. That's him. That's the guy I saw.
We're gonna find this guy.
All right. Okay.
Let's go. This is Officer Hobbs. I have some news. The DNA results came back. The DNA belongs to Melinda Gray. In the clue, the guy who saw the body doesn't exist.
Give it up for Julia. Oh my
Wow.
God. Love.
That was a Kaiser Sose moment.
I enjoyed that video so much. I laughed. I love, get those little stars and everything. Those two little kids.
Yeah, they say that child actors are hard to work with because they steal the scene.
Yeah. Well, I think those two kids just booked an agent. Okay. That's what we do on this show. We book agents.
A lot of people get work from our show. So
A lot. Yeah. Mhm. Colgate commercial. That's it. Okay. Our next creator you're going to watch, Sarah, would you like to introduce?
I'd love to. This next guy he has a film. He's a really funny comic. He hosts What Else Comedy, hosted at Poco Lounge, and they also do a Zoom show. It's Tomas Delgado, and he collaborated with Lucy Pohl this time, and their movie is called Riff Raff.
Give it up for Tomas. Give it up for Tomas.
I hate it when you sleep with somebody thinking that they're a rich banker and then they're a plumber.
Well, as a house sitter, I've been in that situation before where I'm hanging out in someone's house that I think is gone. They're not coming back for a couple of days. They come back early. Their door opens. I'm in the bath. I'm in a bath for the third hour. I've been in that bath. Okay. I'm like, who the hell is that? It's terrifying. So I feel I've never had that exact situation, but that did hit close to home. Also, great apartment.
Great. I mean, isn't
great.
that the funny part when you watch these films? You're like, wow, Tomas, great apartment.
I mean, someone there had a great apartment. I don't know if you guys rented it for an hour, but get me in it. Guys, let's introduce our next video, our next creator. You know, I have a lot of very positive things to say about this person. I remember the first show I did with them. It was at the Pit, and I was like, wow, blown away by charisma and LOLs. Also, love your website. Okay, go check out Claire O'Kane's website. It is claireocane.com. I just like that it's organized well. She put up some work there that's like, you know, just check it out. You can read it. You can read written things. I like an interactive website. Also, Claire has a debut album out called Let It Be, and you can get it wherever comedy albums are sold. Please give a big round of applause for Claire O'Kane.
Getting to meet a bunch of guys on the block, there were certain aspects of certain guys I met that he's talking to one person dead on, and then you hear something going on the right, he makes sure and take care. And then also is that my kids are going to see this movie someday, and I know if I saw my father go through what this guy goes through, I probably sit back and watching and learning from everybody.
Speed, you know, the Howard character is really manic. The neighborhood in Manhattan is real.
I just came here from New York, and my last day in New York was kind of weird. I had a cab driver acting peculiar. We were driving along, me and a cab driver, and he killed a dog on the way. He didn't hit the dog with a car, just got out and stabbed the dog. He hacked it apart, and the first thing I thought was no tip. You know, I'm not going to tip this guy. You know, not because he killed the dog, just because 30 cents. Lock the gate! At the beginning of the movie, when I make my first bet, you see my first bet, I'm carrying on like a crazy man, and you see the score is 2-0. It's like nothing has happened yet. I'm still like, oh my God, we're in trouble now.
All right, let's do this. How are you, what the fuckers, what the fuck buddies, what the fuck nicks, what's happening in past of skin cuff, but those eat up cuff, but those ear cuff, but the we are watching who's still now off.
Claire.
Really summing up a very specific mood. I love a random flash being added as well. Personally, I'd like to see more of that.
You know what I like too is the pressing of the button on the toilet. Sometimes you're like, I don't know how much water I should use this time.
Yeah, I always go big or go home, you know? Let's max it out. Our next presenter.
Yes, we're excited. This guy, both Ashley and I performed with before. He's so funny. He's a writer. He's a comedian. He's an actor.
Did you guys get that? Give it up for Carl Foreman. We love him.
Hi, I'm John Lemon with Cable News. Today we are speaking with David Tablefield, the CEO and president of Zoom. David, how are you?
Mommy's David.
It's great to talk to you. So, David,
David.
Zoom is a household name now. Who could have seen that coming?
And a surprise. Surprise! Surprise!
All right. To what do you most directly attribute your success?
I'm smart.
Yes, you are.
I'm smart.
Yes, you are smart.
I know.
I don't know why I do that with you.
Thank you.
How does that make you feel?
So happy.
Any hobbies?
Yay!
Can you elaborate on that?
Airplane. Dinosaur.
I don't understand that.
Roar.
Is there another company that you model your business after? And if so, why?
Apple.
In what ways?
Apple.
Uh-huh. David, how do you respond to those who claim that Zoom's not as secure as it needs to be?
No.
You have no comment?
No.
No comment?
No. Hello?
Well, there's no need to be rude. Oh, you're ignoring. You're reading a book.
No.
And then how about the stock market?
Up. Up. And upside down.
It can be volatile. Your company, your employees.
My seat.
Okay, they're your sheep,
My seat.
and you are their shepherd,
Oh.
and you hold them tightly. That's so profound.
Hold on.
Are you patronizing me? Wow. Okay.
Johnny.
Please don't call me Johnny.
Johnny.
Fine, you can call me Johnny.
Johnny.
Any plans for the future of Zoom?
I-P-O.
What's the best company in the world?
Zoom.
Who's the best CEO?
David.
Yeah, you are.
Zoom.
I love you.
No.
Sorry, that was inappropriate.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Give it up for Carl.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Our next creator presenter is me.
Oh my God, it's our co-host, Ashley Brooke Roberts.
It's me.
Do you have anything to say about your movie?
Well,
Where were you?
who am I? I had a very specific vision for this, and I think that I got close. You know, they say you shoot at the bullseye, but you don't expect to hit it. You just want to get on the board. And I'll say I got close to the board. Roll those tapes, Nick. I get dimes, girl. I'm nothing special, but I'm cool. It's a mindset. I'm not worried about a girl with a hot body. That doesn't make her better than a normal person. I think I would be a great dad. I would. I would live in a one-room apartment while you live lavish. I don't need it. Take my dad. He didn't pay child support, but every now and then he'd give me $1K and he would say, give this to your mom. She didn't spend it on us. I forgave her. She was depressed. I could raise a kid right now by myself. I'm not ballin', but I could do it, and my kid would be cool. Nah, when they're being annoying, you just go over there, go over there, go over there. What the fuck is $60, bro? If you needed that, I would give it to you every week because you're my friend. Guess what, bro? If I take you to court, you're giving me $600 every 2 weeks. Keep playing with me and see what happens. Literally, I don't have that in my heart. I would do anything for you. You know why? Because of her. I would never put a hot girl before my child. Caca, 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 caca. That's what they sound like. Get him, 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 get him. Want a beer? Want a beer? Cool, you want another one? Did you hear that? He said this will get him home. You know what's at home? His wife.
I get dimes, girl.
Give it up for me.
You know what I love about that one?
Tell me.
I love the muted colors that you used, and then with the backdrop of such a heinous human being.
See, do you think he's a bad guy?
He doesn't sound great.
He doesn't sound great. That is a good point. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound great. I tell you what, I was fascinated by him. He was talking so loudly. And the woman he was with was not talking really that much. And if she was, I heard nothing that she said. And then I just sat there and I wrote down every single thing he said because I'm a creep. And I was like, then, I was like, maybe I'll use this for something. But I was fascinated by him and her and the daughter who was just playing by herself in the waves. It was a journey.
No, sometimes I feel like overheard conversations is better than any dialogue you'll ever hear in a movie.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
And it definitely, it takes you to a place where you're like, well, I wonder what their home looks like.
Yes. I think George Lucas said that all of the dialogue for Star Wars was from overheard coffee shop.
No, it wasn't.
You're right. I made it up. I made it up. You're right, Sarah.
God, I would love it if that's a fun fact to bring up at a party.
That is, and people will believe you too.
I'll believe it.
Yeah. I think I see our next creator is the
Oh my
lovely
God, it's
Sarah
me.
Tomash. It's the
Oh my
lovely Sarah
God.
Tomash.
Guys, let me tell you about this movie. It's about my life, my morning routine, and it was inspired by American Psycho, Patrick Bateman's morning routine. So there you go.
Astoria, Queens, near 34th Avenue. My name is Sarah Talamash. I'm 42 years old. I believe in doing the bare minimum. I wake up at 9:30 and then look at TikTok for the next 30 minutes. I can usually scroll through 100 accounts. After I look at TikTok in the bedroom, I then move to the kitchen and make coffee. I use an espresso maker I got at the dollar store. The handle always melts off. I then head to the living room and look at more social media for another 30 minutes. That's my workout. I use my new iPhone 11 that I got from the federal stimulus check. Then I head over to the bathroom and start the shower. While I wait for the shower to heat up, I look at my phone some more. I try to look at my phone at eye level. Looking down at the phone will make you look older. Then I hop in the shower and stare into space for 30 minutes. Then I shampoo. I use an apple cider vinegar shampoo because of my psoriasis. Then I use a coconut conditioner I got off of Amazon. I love consuming. After my shower, I put on a drugstore tinted moisturizer that I managed to make last for 8 months. I finish it off with a CoverGirl under eye concealer that I have no idea if it works. There are 21 steps in a skincare routine that women are supposed to do. I do too, because I'm lazy. There is an idea of Sarah Talamash, some kind of abstraction, but there is no real me, only an entity. And though I can hide my bitch face, and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable, I simply am not listening.
Give it up for Sarah, everybody. Give it up for Sarah. Great short.
Yeah. Thank you.
Loved it. And I need to know what that tinted moisturizer was.
Oh, La Roche.
They're great.
La Roche. Yeah.
And
although it's too orange, so I have to cut it with regular sunblock.
Do you want to tell people what you told me earlier?
No. Well, I don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, fun fact about that movie. There's a director's cut probably, and I will release it if you give us more money. So my tits ended up in the film, but I had to close up. The framing would not have them in, but it was an issue.
Well, I think you did a great job. Tits are an issue. You always got to cut around them. And that's an important time for me to tell you guys that this is not a PG show, okay? You're going to see some things later in the show, and you need to get your kids out of the room, okay?
We're going after hours in about one more.
Yeah, we're going to go after hours. Let's give it up. Let's talk about our next creator, a wonderful ray of light and just all around great person, friend, comedian. We love her so much.
Yeah, a joy to be around.
Joy to be around. She has a podcast called Everyday Decisions on Comedy Central that you guys should listen to. She writes for the Joe Pera Show on Adult Swim. And she's just, an angel. Give it up for Joe Firestone, everybody.
Hey, everybody. It's at this point in the quarantine, if you're with a partner, it's super hard to stay intimate and romantic. And so this is kind of an idea for how to keep the romance alive. A little dessert to bring some fun out in your partner. So I'm going to start with a fudge stripe cookie. These are notoriously maybe the only cookie with a circle in the middle. And so I'm going to put this on my finger. See, like this. And so you'll see what happens. So on top of that, I'm putting this Ready Whip, okay? Just to add a little bit of fun, because if I just give him this, it kind of just looks like I don't know how to hold a cookie. But this kind of makes it a special occasion. So I'm just gonna there you go. Like, how cute is that, right? And he's gonna have to lick this off my finger. And then I'm gonna top it off with some sprinkles, okay? Just kind of make it that magical moment that we've been craving, So like, look how cute this is, right? And how's he not gonna eat this all up, right, ladies? Okay, so hun?
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
No, I'm playing chess.
Give it it up for Joe. That was Joe Firestone. Everybody, a delight. And the show's Joe Pera Talks With You. I called it the Joe Pera Show, but it's Joe Pera Talks With You. We all knew that, okay? I was using shorthand. That's what people do in show business.
Yeah, and I think the keeping the romance alive in quarantine has been a real big issue for people.
Oh my God. Yes, not me, but
no. Other people. We're fine.
We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I will say what has not been an issue for me is eating cookies.
No. Well, you know what I've got waiting for me upstairs when this is done? Magnolia Bakery cupcake.
Sarah, get out of here.
Yeah.
Where did you get those?
Joe has a huge addiction to him. Joe, my husband, Joe List. And he went to go get dental work done today, and he treated himself with 2 cupcakes. And then we got some cookies delivered to us today. So I was like, we have to eat the cupcakes now because they go bad.
He got dental work and then went and got sugary cupcakes.
Yeah.
That's called living correctly. That's living right.
Yeah.
I want a cupcake.
I actually feel like sugar doesn't cause cavities. That's my theory. Because I'm like, how does it? It can't just stick on your teeth unless you're not brushing your teeth.
You know what? I really do think it's like it's genetics. Because my friend
I do too.
Growing up, her name was Sarah. Her name is Sarah. She's still alive. She's probably watching this. Shout out to you, Sarah, in North Carolina. Growing up, she had cavities all the time, and like I never did. And she would like brush her teeth during lunch. I was brushing my teeth once a week. You know, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I was the same way where I'm like, you know, I barely floss. And also these articles are coming out saying that floss is bullshit.
Excuse me?
I'll share it.
Sarah, that is a wild. It's wild.
Well, it's wild right now, but we should keep it going. Because I do like it when we go on tangents, but I don't know how other people like it.
They don't like it. Let's. This next creator, we're so happy they could be a part of our show. We think they're really funny and great. Sarah has their handles, their social media handles.
Wait, do I have Brian Bahi's? Oh yeah, I do. It's at Brian.bah.
Yeah, it's
Twitter and Instagram.
We take notes. Okay, we ask people how they want to be introduced, and we make sure we introduce them that way. Brian Bahi is a very funny, wonderful comedian, and we're happy we have a short from Brian. Give it up at home. Get those hands clapping for Brian Bahi, everybody.
A few years back in 2017, I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I decided it would be an adventure to take a Greyhound bus from Fort Wayne back to New York City. It was a 12-hour bus ride. It left at 6 p.m. Saturday evening and would arrive at Port Authority at 6 a.m. Sunday morning. Of all the bad ideas I've had, this could have been the absolute worst one. A 12-hour bus ride with a 1-hour layover in Pittsburgh? Who would do this to themselves? Apparently, me. But nothing would prepare me for what this bus ride would have in store for me upon returning home to Ridgewood. In my apartment, it was there I discovered that I had pubic lice. Yes, crabs. I did not hook up with anyone in Fort Wayne, even though I did try. Which means I got pubic lice from a bus. That means just like me, these little guys also made some bad decisions in their lives that landed them on a 12-hour Greyhound to New York City. And that's when I realized that, damn, New York City is really that bitch. Welcome to WNDN. It's This Native American Life. It's called that not necessarily because the people we interview are Native American, but because me, your host, is. I'm Brian Bahi. Stay with us. Today on our program, we have 3 stories, all from people who are in the used Band-Aid of New York City, otherwise known as Times Square. all because it is allegedly that bitch. Stay with us. Act 1, that bitch. So we begin with this guy who isn't wearing a mask, and therefore I can only assume is a Lana Del Rey stan. Is Times Square that bitch? What? Thank you. Act 2, that bitch, part 2. Oftentimes we wonder why anyone would be in Times Square at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday night during a pandemic. I probably should have asked this guy that. Is Times Square that bitch?
No, it's dirty.
Act 3, that bitch, brought to you by Disney. Our final story is brought to you by the same parent company that produced such cinema classics as Johnny Tsunami and Alley Cat's Strike. Is Times Square that bitch?
Yeah. Brian Bahi.
Good for Brian. Truly enjoyed that. Our second to last presenter. Such a wonderful person to be around, and just like very funny,
Super funny, a really great writer. She has an epic roast battle that you can find on YouTube if you just check out Dina Hashem. Been on Comedy Central, is a regular at the Cellar. Always just a New York favorite comedian. And here is her next film. She didn't give us a title, but I titled it Working Out because that's what I felt like the theme was.
Yeah, Sarah, we title other people's films here. If you send it to us and you don't tell us what it is, we will name it. Give it up for Dina, everybody. Give it up for Dina, everybody. Give it up for Dina. Working up a sweat, Sarah.
Spicy.
Are you over there getting all sweaty?
Yeah. Please stop. Yeah.
What's going on over there?
Wow. My lights are hot.
Yeah, I can
My lights
tell.
are hot.
My legs are hot, and you're also dehydrated.
Guys, don't forget to drink water.
Don't forget to drink water. Listen, our last short is from a wonderful performer. She's an improviser. She's a sketch character actress. She's a delight. She's a friend. And she did email us, and she wanted us to let you know that in this short you're about to watch, her sweatiness was a choice by the character, and that in real life she is in fact very dry. Please give a round of applause at home for the glorious Katie Hartman, everybody.
Has the prolonged quarantine gotten you down? Have your eyes crusted over from too much screen time and frosty air conditioning? Hi, I'm Susie Puzel, the puzzle maker. I muck puzzles all day long, and I have done so for 12 years or more. At first it was to keep my hands busy so I wouldn't get myself off as much, and then it was for fun. And then again it was so I would have something to do instead of rubbing my bits until they were scabbed over. And once again, later, it was also for fun. My loved ones say, Susie Puzel, you've got to stop making puzzles, or you've got to start giving them away. But my puzzles are like my children, and it's hard to let anyone else touch them unless they've paid a fair price. And then this virus came along, and glory be to the shyest, puzzles were all the rage, like Scattergories or dragon skin condoms. So pull out those cash cows, cause I've got a puzzle for you. Easy puzzles to make you feel smart. I did it. Difficult puzzles to exercise your mind.
Ooh, it's a brain tickler. Tee-hee-hee.
Impossible puzzles to pleasure the sadomasochist in you.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Oh, look, my titties make a shadow. Oh, it's my elbow.
I did not create coronavirus so people would have to stay home and believe in the magic of puzzles again. But I have to say, I'm not mad about it.
I have puzzles in every and all your favorite shapes. Check out some of our best sellers. Horses, geese, hearses, grief. If you don't have any money,
don't call me.
But I will give you this fun, free tip. When you think about it, anything can be a puzzle. I know what you're thinking.
I can hear your thoughts.
Susie Puzel, why would I buy anything from your website when I could go to Amazon or kinkypuzzles.com? Well, sure, those machine-made puzzles might be fun, and you could probably complete them because I haven't eaten a third of the pieces, but they aren't made with my love. Or my pubes. When you think about it, life could get worse, but I don't want to know how. When you think of it, we're all God's puzzle pieces. Some are just more lost than others. I'm under a bed.
Give it up for
Whoa.
Susie's Poozles. What would you do if you got something with a pube in it, Sarah?
I don't know, but I'm actually pretty amazed how often you see pubes in public.
Are they pubes though, or are they just body hair? Because sometimes I'm like, that could just be a random chest hair.
I guess so. I guess I've always just assumed that everything that's curly, that's black, that's out in public is probably a pubic hair.
But you're playing it safe.
You when in doubt.
That was a lovely video from the wonderful Katie Hartman. Again, I just want to reiterate, sweatiness is a character choice. In real life, she's dry as a bone. I'm so glad she could be a part of this. And I'm so glad all of these wonderful creators could be a part of it. We are so pumped you guys watched this and that you are going to head to Venmo and, you're going to vote. You're going to use your dollar to vote for your favorite video. And we will be donating it to the House of Rebirth in Dallas, Texas, which is a community safe space and residence for Black trans people in Dallas. And we want to give them a big fat check, okay? On September 20th.
Don't embarrass us.
Yeah, don't embarrass us. You have until September 20th. We're giving you so much time to donate, okay?
Make that money and give it to us.
Make that money, give it to us. We want to send them so many dollar bills that everyone will be so excited, and we can just, we want you to help us do that, okay? That's not so hard. And then you can use your money to vote, and we will have a viewer's pick who will be spotlighted in a special segment in September.
Yes, and guys, giving feels really good. Giving is getting.
Giving is getting. What comes around goes around.